So as I was showing you in a Google Cloud platform, this app engine is used for what? This app engine is used to deploy your application on the cloud so that your application can be scalable. It don't have to wait for any memory issue, RAM issue. For example, I have given you one example. Suppose uh, Jupyter Notebook. Are you aware about Jupyter Notebook for this machine learning project? We use Jupyter Notebook application. Or if you are not comfortable, if you are if you are aware about Eclipse, IntelliJ for Java project, they occupy huge space. Okay, this Eclipse project, if I show you, suppose my task manager. This is the task manager, and I'm showing you like suppose if I open a Eclipse. Okay, let's take about Microsoft Edge only. This Microsoft Edge occupying around 1.2 1.2 GB of that. So it is around 1 GB it is occupying. Okay, 1 GB of memory it is occupying. Out of my 8 GB RAM, 1 GB is occupied by this Microsoft Edge only, and Google is occupying around 300 MB. Okay, so these are the memory. But what if suppose I have only 2 GB RAM? Then will this software will run efficiently? No, right? So what I have to do it, I have to make my application scalable. So suppose tomorrow, if this application will occupy more space, even then my system should run perfectly. That's the reason we use App Engine. In the App Engine, whatever application we deploy, tomorrow suppose if your application size increases because of some changes in the code or reading more data, then your application won't get hanged. Application will run successfully because your cloud will keep on scaling your application. That's the reason we use App Engine. Once you click on the reason you have selected it, now it will take some time and you will get a message here once the application get created. If you want, you can take a reference from here also, like how this app engine works. You can read it. See, once you app engine you it will get created, you can select whatever application you wanted to write down your application. So you get several programming language: Java, Node.js, Python, PHP, Go language, Python. So these are the several languages that you get it. Once you select this Python, your Python application will get created. If you don't want Python, you can select Node.js. If you wanted Java, you can select Java. Go language if you want to select. So these are the language that you wanted to create. So you will going to create an application inside this cloud only. Is it clear? Do you have any question here? Any one of you? Any one of you having any question? So you can select anything, any language here from the available languages. Now this environment, standard and flexible. What do you mean by this standard and flexible? This standard and flexible means based on the configuration of your app engine. If you select standard, then they have some charging based on that. And one more thing, once you select the region, you will get here notification also that your app engine is created successfully. Okay, this you can refer it. Once you create your application, you will get notification on this question mark here. Okay, you can just click on that. Sorry, you can click on this notification symbol, bell icon. So you will get this notification here, like your app application has created, and you can go through this document also in case how to create a Python application. So once you click on this document, you can get a complete idea how to read and write Google Cloud Storage. Means with the help of Python code, how to read a file from the cloud storage. I will going to show you in my next lecture like how to read a file from the cloud storage and how to write down also. So based on that, you can perform operation. Then you can perform several operations, and at the end you can deploy your application on the cloud only. So this is kind of app engine. Once you are done with this, you can click on this app engine, you select this, and you can start doing your application. So your application has been already created. Click on this get started. Once you click on this get started, you have to download this cloud SDK on your system. Once you click on this download SDK, you can use the terminal. Terminal means like this. Do you know CMD? What is CMD? Like a command prompt that you open on your system. This cloud SDK is like that only. In command prompt we run command, right? Here we run several commands. Similarly, you can run command on the cloud also. So like this you can run it. Once your application is created, you have done the configuration, then you can start writing your code. So for that you have to call this function gcloud init. It will going to initialize your app engine. Once you click on gcloud app deploy, whatever code you have written for Python suppose or Java or whatever code you have written, I will going to show you how to write those code. This app engine is just for deployment. So once you are done with this, just run this function. You can copy the code here and paste it. And once you press on enter, it will going to start. Right now this application is already installed, so I'm not creating one more time, but you can try it in your system. Go to the app engine. It's just a game, like a UI based. You have to select the option, run it, and don't worry about it. It's like a, you can learn it only, because selecting the several service you will come to know what operation they perform. In case if you stuck anywhere, you can refer this document also. This document are given freely till 90 days. You can use any services here. After 90 days, just send a message. Suppose if you enroll today, then on 3rd or 2nd December only, you just send a message to Google. Means Google will going to send you a mail with billing. Reply to that mail that I don't want to continue ahead this service and don't continue the service. So like this, I hope it is clear to you regarding how to use the cloud services and how to run the command. Once you copy the command and paste it here, you just have to press enter. So this command will run, and it will going to show you the username also, that account that you have created it. With the username, this like a command is run, or this cloud you are using it. Do you have anyone of you having any question? Anyone of you having any question here?